The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. Finds an opening past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Haskins hit and he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. He gets it to James White.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Haskins to throw it. He's got his man, Boyd. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now Haskins on 1st down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Andrews. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
To throw is Andrews. Throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. You call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, Haskins. It's caught, Lockett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, it's Haskins. It's complete to Lockett. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Haskins will throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect him to...
He fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Darius Geis, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go. Black 80! Hey, gun. 11. 57 to Mike. Hey, defense. Hey, seam 6. Black 57.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. It's caught. Smith. 27 yards there, a first down.
Let's go.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Saints.
Let's go now.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hey. Hey, Delta. Check, Mike 55.
Andrews now, operating from the gun, eluding the pressure right. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. A first carry for Trenton Cannon. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. 11.
On 3rd down, here's Cannon. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Javon Wims, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case,
that is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Redskins 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the left.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line. The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. Looking to throw. Andrews. He's going to launch this thing way down and got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the third down conversion. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
You can't block me. Hey, Alpha. 57, Mike 57.
Now Andrews. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
57's the Mike. Rock 57. Get the ball.
Back to throw. Andrews. Throw left side complete. That's Arnold. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Saints on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
57. You ain't going nowhere. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Silver. Smooth. Mike. Ready?
Andrews operating from the gun. That's complete to Trenton Cannon, the running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
60 outlaw. Any weapons?
And here's Andrews looking to throw on second down. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
First and goal.
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the week. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He's got the first down inside the 10. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the draw, here's White. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. They go play action with Haskins. And this one complete to Reed. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
And less than a yard.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Haskins. He hits right. Complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
He's checking.
From the gun, it's Haskins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Watch the pass.
Haskins going to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but now it's 3rd and goal.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Tyler Boyd, as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loose...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Bravo. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Pick it up. Go.
To throw is Andrews. From the gun, he'll throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin.
Interception, baby. All day.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half. It's Haskins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On third down, here's Kamara. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense on this.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position.
Let's go. 15 running. 15 running. 80 weapons. Get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Check.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defense.
Well, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. Into the Redskins. How did they do?
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount, because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fall. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Darius Geis with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
12, fellas, here we go. I got you. Check pass.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And this one complete to Smith. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Hey, gun. Be ready.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Got a man open, it's Wims. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup, 1st down, New Orleans.
1st down, New Orleans.
Here we go.
This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here we go. Set. 50. Plant.
Andrews now to throw on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 40. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Looking to throw. Andrews. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On 2nd down, this is Cannon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
Here we go.
And the Saints, first down.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Watch the screen.
Now Andrews going to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Go. Watch out. Check Mike 54. Get it.
Andrews to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Back to throw. Andrews. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They start on the ground with Geis, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, Haskins. And he's got Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, shifty.
Whoa.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Orbit. Now. Right there. 54 Mike. There it goes.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Let's go. This time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Go. Hey, dude.
And here's Andrews, operating from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Finds the open target, Arnold. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Here we go. What do you need? I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he's got his man on the out route. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
1, Omaha.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. In for the score, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will get them 1 closer. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
8, read. Christen, travel. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Let's go, defense.
To throw is Andrews. Throwing on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Andrews now to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Right there. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Got to do better. Shoot.
Now Andrews on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Andrews back to the air on 2nd down, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, Cannon. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Looking to throw. Andrews toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball, but he's made some pretty bad decisions.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 7 on the year as they have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down, here's Haskins. Airing one out for Boyd. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And here's Andrews. Off play action. He's going to take a shot right away from... And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Javon Wims with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. Back now at FedEx Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Lutz now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got it.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis 70 yards as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack.
Well, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The Redskins on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. Now it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sione Takitaki with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, here's Haskins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. Thank goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. 2nd and 5. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. To throw is Andrews. From the gun, he'll throw. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe somebody...
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Marcus Davenport, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To try again after the sack, Haskins. And now here is another interception. Kevin King with a pick. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Let's get it. Hey, Haywood. Look at me. Zipper.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Hey. Check line 54. Line 54. Hey, exit.
Andrews now, throwing again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
Check back, check back. Small. Shoot.
Now Andrews on 1st and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run it with Kamara, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
36.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This complete to Lockett. The 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. Tyler Lockett, 82 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
42. Redskins 35.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
You ready? Okay, ready? 57's a month. Hey, box truck.
Andrews off the play fake. He sets to fire deep, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Andrews. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And here's Andrews operating from the gun. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Andrews. From the gun, he'll throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 27 yards there, a first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, it's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And some room to maneuver. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. On the ground, Geis, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard touchdown run as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now, it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to air one out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that penalty.
I'm so confused. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
They run. It's Kamara. And some room to roam now. Sheds off the tackle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Right there. 54, right? Hey, Orbit!
From the gun, Andrews. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw. Andrews. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Andrews now throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got Smith here. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
Good trap, good trap. Hey, one set. Check, Mike.
Now Andrews operating from the gun. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Hey, Charlie.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. The 30, 20, 10, 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Joseph on for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Makes the score Redskins 49, Saints 42.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.